Well, I think it's interesting where Andy grew up, and there are a lot of people around here that will probably remember this area. So tell these people where you grew up and lived as a child.
Most of my life, I lived on what was known as Route 66, East 11th Street, out east of Tulsa, before it became part of Tulsa. And it was just a two-lane road going down in front of our house. And I've walked down that two-lane road. I've ridden horses, mule, bicycles, motorcycles, everything else. I never did use one of them hopping things on it, but I've been on it on everything else. But we grew up right beside the 66 highway, and it was an interesting place to live because anything that went through Oklahoma went right in front of our house. I mean, circuses, all the new vehicles came in on trucks, and if any of the neighbor kids, if we needed something to do, we'd just go sit in the bar ditch and watch the world go by. We even had gypsies would come down there and camp across the road from us. Went to a little school there, it was right across the road from our house, named Plainview. And Plainview was a two-room school that had replaced a one-room school. Well, the one-room school was still there, but it was the teacherage. So when I went there, it was first and second in one room, third and fourth in the other room, and had a coal stove. And us boys was always glad because we had two of us got to take the coal bucket out and load up with coal. In the evening, they'd always put a little coal in that stove and have it shut the dampers down. It'd be warm in the morning, but that also caused the demise of the school because the school burned, caught fire in the attic, and Plainview burned. From there, we had to go to Plainview Church and finished up our schooling there that year in Plainview Church, and then the next year we moved over to East Central. And East Central at that time was an independent district from Tulsa, and it was at Admiral and Garnett at that time. And it now is located 100 yards east of where I was raised.
That's what I thought. So when you see the East Central School, that's right where Andy was raised.
You can see some trees there, some cottonwood trees that my dad brought from across the road and planted out there in our yard. They're still there, but I don't know what it is there now. But it's